We have been saying this thing that we are very strong with manifesting things very intensely. We have a number that we constantly see when we're away from each other. I know some of y'all think it's bullshit, whatever, bitch.
And do.
Don't worry about it.
But go ahead. Make sense for you,
but
boo.
like really, like we'll talk about something and it happens. Like we'll start manifesting it together sometimes.
Why y'all ain't manifested winning the lotto then?
We don't talk about the lotto, but we talk about happiness.
Okay.
We'll fuck each other and talk about like how we're gonna have an amazing home and an amazing life together. Like we be doing that shit deep, bitch. He be in them guts. He be like, look at me. We're gonna live like this. We're gonna live like that. Like we're really like envisioning it, bro, for real. Okay. And we manifested one thing already, and I don't even want to say it, but literally, he was like, "Yo, everything we say, like this shit is too powerful, right?" So we have been talking
witches.
Maybe
that's crazy. That don't scare you?
No.
Okay.
He crazy though. He love me, girl. You see how that Jada Jamal was? When we were in the car recently, we had some crazy blood play shit happen.
Okay.
And that's when I knew.
We got to get to, wait.
He loved me.
Not the blood shit. Let's get to the foursome. Let's get to the foursome.
Okay, whatever.
Can we
manifesting part is part of it. So we've been talking about ideal scenarios for dating a woman. Now, as someone that was in a throuple, Scissors and I, great scenario, mainly because her and I had this connection. Truth be told, I'd known her since I was young, right, in Orlando. So there's already this trust there. For him and I with other women, I'm like, yo, at this particular point, I'm very sensitive from Old Bay. He just had a very sneaky attitude. I had a lot of fun with him, you know? And like I said to you the other day when we hung up the town hall, I was like, it wasn't like he was this mean guy. It wasn't a bad relationship. I just didn't really see that wasn't it for me. So I learned a lot of things through that. And one of the things that I learned is that I need way more time for trust. It's got to build.
Right.
It's not a start at 100 thing for me. It's got to go up. So at this current moment, I am only comfortable with having sex with a woman together only and not separate as far as that one person. If he has some hoes that he wants to fuck while I'm away in LA or wherever, I'm okay with that. That's a separate relationship. But for some reason, I can't fuck a girl with him and then he fucks with her also after me.
Oh, agreed.
But I said to him, I really would like to get there. I would love if I had a connection with a girl where like they linked up and I missed it. Scissors and Beard Bay did that and it was really fun. They would text me photos and it wasn't a jealousy. It was a genuine compersion of feeling happy and excited about it. Can't wait to see y'all together. So we've talked about how much I can handle right now, right? And I was like, yo, but I really want some pussy. I really want to be out there. Like there's something about like, I'm just kind of craving it. I want this intimacy. I want this. I want this. I want this. He was like, you're going to get it. We don't need a fucking app. We can go outside and do this shit. I don't know why you think we need an app.
But you did get on the app.
Well, hold on.
Okay. Because you did get on the app.
So we go to Mr. Purple.
Okay.
I got my fro out. I'm out of braids, which also, even though I feel sexy with it, it's still a little bit of a leap for me to just be out and wearing it. Girl comes up to me who wasn't that cute and was like, is this your partner? I was like, yeah. Oh, so you guys are together. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, are you open? And because I'm not attracted to her, I'm like, why? She's like, my homegirl over there really wants to talk to you. Her homegirl comes over, Latina chick, and tatted all over. She was a tattoo artist. Big titties, super sexy. I would say your body shape, just big boobs, nice hips. Like I was like, ooh. Comes over and basically was talking about like, yeah, I would be down to date the both of y'all, right? So exchange number with her. This whole thing happens. And when we're going downstairs, he's like, do you see what I'm saying? Like when we want something, we get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you want to get on this app and you really want to fucking meet somebody, like let's fucking do it, right? Like stop thinking that this shit is going to end up weird. We're talking about how it's going to work out and whatever, let's go. Get on the app. Boom. Swipe in. I ain't gonna lie, it's mad white hoes on these apps. No shade. I know there's some white listeners. It is aggressively white on dating apps sometimes. Yeah. And for me, it's a lot. And then there's also the thing in the back.
Girl, you rich, you better pay for the premium and say African American, Latina. You can
sure, but like them. I just kind of wanted to see whatever.
Okay.
I didn't even want to filter just black because I thought like, what if we get a little exotic white hoe?
No, that's not an exotic white hoe.
You could have a spicy white hoe, for example. Talking to a girl right now. She just moved here from France. She's a pair.
Bitch, if she a spicy white hoe, she gonna mark other. So you just gotta put other. She probably ain't gonna mark Caucasian.
The swiping part is the fun gag of it anyway, right?
Okay.
So swipe this girl. We're swiping fast, like niggas. Boom, boom, boom. Match with this shorty. Mixed girl. Not saying that's not necessarily type, but just want to describe what she looks like. Curly hair, cute. The photo we swiped was her outside. I'll pull it up.
I saw it.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying to show you what I saw. And so long story short, her profile is a couple. But we saw her face. We did not see the nigga at first. But their picture was kind of like our picture. He has a picture licking me or sticking. Oh, we doing this. Like the Horrible Decision shit, right? We were at a wedding. And they have a picture with their tongues out. Our photos are on vacation in the jungles. Their photos are on vacation in the jungles. So I'm looking at him once we match for her and I'm like, well, maybe her and I will just fuck and we have boyfriends, but maybe it's not that serious. Like maybe it's not gonna be a foursome thing. Okay. We're not into swapping. He's like, yeah, like I'm not trying to have you fucking another nigga. Like this is weird. No, just see whatever you want. Match with like 10, 15 girls. She was just the one that was interesting, right? And again, like-minded people, when you see travel, right. Literally on their profile, they split their time between New York and another country.
Bitch, get to the foursome.
I'm telling the story.
But girl, we on a time. Goddamn. Get to the date, bitch. I don't give a fuck about them being in the jungle on their profile app. Get to the goddamn licking and sicking.
No. We have 30 more minutes of the pod, bitch. I'm going to tell my story how I want.
Go ahead.
Shit, you see how this hoe interrupt?
Okay, go, bitch.
You doing what I did to you in the unicorn thing.
No. I at least just let you get mad time, but it didn't really go anywhere. I'm trying to get somewhere.
So basically, and I know everybody else is like, I wish Mandii would shut the fuck up. I do too. So we're connecting on some girl shit. We're still not talking about the couple.
Okay.
And everything is very surface. No one's addressing the fact that it's a man and a man on the profile. So I'm finally saying it. I'm like, listen, we're not really trying to swap, but I feel like y'all are fly. So I want to match with y'all because y'all seem like you're into the same shit. So I don't know what this is. She's like, well, I was hoping you were just going to say you wanted to join us. Let me talk to him. I come back from LA. We decide to go on a date. We were going to do Record Room, but it's too loud. So we ended up going to Westlight, which is in Brooklyn. It's at not the Wythe.
You said the Wythe.
No, it's not the Wythe. William Vale. Thank you. So we get there and mind you, before we arrive, me and my man are sitting on the couch at home and I'm getting dressed. He getting dressed and I'm like, can we talk about boundaries? So he's laughing. I'm like, please, I want to talk about it. He's like, okay, what do you want? I was like, I really want what you want. And I know that sounds simpy, but genuinely, I don't want to do things that would make you feel uncomfortable. So let me know what you would want. Then he says, do you want to fuck another nigga? I don't know how to answer this question. No, I don't want to fuck another nigga.
But I would. Did you say that? But I would.
That's the answer. How do you say it? How do you say it? So I don't say that, Mandii.
Okay.
I said,
you're not honest in the moment.
Because that's not, I don't want to. So that was the honesty.
We talking about communication. You wasn't
look good.
He looked good. That's what I said. I said, bitch, you better go on that date with both of them.
So anyway, basically, I'm like, I don't want to fuck another nigga. I said, in an ideal world, I would want to fuck her and y'all are like fucking us. But something about that feels weird. Because like, shouldn't we all be doing something? I was like, but tell me what you're down for. He's like, I'm down for that scenario. He says, but I also know things can get caught up in the heat in a moment. Mm-hmm. I said, okay, in the heat, in the hot,
it's the summer.
Tell me what you can handle.
Okay.
To my surprise, my man says, I can't handle you kissing or sucking his dick, but if you fuck him, I can handle that. He said it is not a
typical nigga response.
Kissing is a hard no.
Okay. And sucking his dick
is a hard no. But
he could penetrate your pussy.
Now,
yeah, niggas never make sense.
I actually kind of get it, but I want to know, Wolf, you got a mic by you. Does that make sense to you?
Does that make, as a man, because I've heard this before, actually.
Yeah, me too.
No, it don't make no sense to me.
Well, it don't. But you wouldn't open your relation, like you don't want your partner.
If you don't want to open, but if you had to,
not if you had to.
No, really. Can you?
I mean, I feel the same way about all of it, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like the way he felt about I get the logic, like the kissing and the sucking dick, I get that, but I just feel that way about all of it. It's like
He said all the hoes.
But
You know what I
also, it's this whole scenario of what's going to happen, right? So I'm like, he said hard no for sucking dick. I feel like kissing, once we got into it, I was like, I feel like if I kissed this nigga, he wouldn't be mad. But anyway, I ain't going to touch my boundaries. And I didn't even want to kiss Mandii.
Okay,
So,
wait, kissing on the mouth? What if you like kiss his forehead or suck his
girl, let me
nipples?
keep going.
Like, but what if you
I
kiss
that nigga in the eye last night and his dick was right there. So anyway, long story short, we had this conversation. We get in the car. We see a tall, dark-skinned dude, not dark-skinned, brown-skinned dude and a light-skinned bitch. She's like, oh shit, is that them? So now we sitting here driving. We like, ooh, going low.
That's crazy.
Is that them? I was like, what the hell she got on? Let me look. What's going on? Right? Trying to figure this shit out. And I'm nervous. So anyway, we're getting in the elevator, going up to Westlight. I'm like freaking out now. I'm like, oh fuck, I want to turn around. I was like, what the fuck did we get ourselves into? And mind you, she told a joke to me in the chat, like, yo, 3 days in and now we fucking swingers, what the fuck? And it's like, it's true. You're really like, how did I get here? I know I eat pussy, but I don't want to fucking start a fight with my man. What if this nigga's weird and he's like trying to fuck me? Whatever. Boom. So the waitress or the hostess, I'm like, hey, we're here for her name T, whatever. She's like, oh yes, they told me about you guys. Okay, so they're upstairs. Maybe they just said our friends are coming, we're upstairs.
That's it. Look
But
at
now
you.
all
You
I can think, Mandii, is, oh, this bitch done had a conversation about how they got to have a first. My brain is gone. We get up the stairs. They're turned around. I almost feel like they did it on purpose. They're turned around, backs facing us. So me and him are walking up. My heart's racing. I'm like, so I just tapped them. And because I'm not really good with uncomfortable situations and I'm goofy, my first words out of my mouth is, oh my God, we're the threesome app people. Hey.
You did not say that. You did not say that. We're the threesome app people. Bitch, did y'all not exchange names? You just saw a clip from the Horrible Decisions podcast.
To check out more full episodes and the rest of our content, check the links down below.